Hello, I'm TheZOMBIEJ, and it's time for a bonus video for you today. Not in HD, I don't feel like using the HD camcorder. And this one's going to be another long-form video because, well, LEGO Agents was not as good as Alpha Team, in my opinion. And apparently it deserved a second run in 2009, so it got Agents 2.0. More ridiculous villains, more unmemorable agents, characters. I mean, the characters in Alpha Team are more memorable than these agents. And Dr. Inferno is no Ogle, obviously, so. In 2014, Ultra Agents was released, and LEGO decided to give it another try, so they give us a third round, a third helping to the Agent's meal. So, it's gonna be a vomit-inducing meal, so let's go. Let's see if the characters have improved, and maybe if the sets improved too, because the sets from Agents and Agents 2.0 were pretty good for the most part. Some were goofy as fuck, but let's go, motherfuckers, let's go. Riverside Raid, we've got, oh, well that's a weird price difference. Check this out, $12 and 13.6 C for the price to par ratio. In America and over in Europe, it's 10 euros and 11.4 C price to par ratio. That doesn't make sense. What the hell? Oh, I didn't want to click that yet. Fuck. So who do we got? Agent Max Burns. Okay, different outfit this time around. Just a tuxedo, basically. So, okay, I think they're going for a more realistic thing. And Adam Acid, he's got a white hand, I guess that's a glove. His left arm, his jack-off hand too, is all green and disgusting, and wow, this guy has seen better days. Trans green head with a printing on it. He looks all slimy and acidy. He's probably on acid. Okay, so Max has a gun. Obviously, it is a stud launcher, obviously, and the slimy guy, acid guy, has a pistol of some sort. There's an acid container of some sort. It's just a little cylindrical piece. And there's a couple of containers, both identical. And the vehicle, which has another stud launcher on it, in white. I actually like the look of this vehicle. It's small but modest, and it looks kind of cool. It's got a winch system on the back and a bumper on the front, big wheels, tires. I assume Max can pilot this. It's got slightly a forward rake to it, I guess. It also has headlights, so it has handlebars up top, so maybe Max is on top of the thing. Okay, and there's propulsion things on the back, so decent set for $11. $11 seems like a little too much, but hey, it's a little obscure, but whatever. Oh no, $12, yeah. Okay, Tremor Track Infiltration. What? Okay, so $20. And we get Agent Jack Fury. That name sounds familiar. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, so interesting hairdo. Kind of reminds me of Snake Plissken from Escape from LA. Kind of. So let's take a look. Oh wait, he's going to tell me who the bad guy is. Tremor. Okay, so he's got weird big fists, and he's all armored up, and wow. The helmet actually kind of reminds me of Judge Dredd in a way. I don't know, but yeah. Okay, so obviously, what's the agent's name? Agent Jack Fury. He's got a stud launcher as well as a technological device, and there's another technological device all over here with a keypad attached to it. I don't know what it's supposed to be. But then we got this tank-like thing with treads, and it's got two fists. I assume that you turn one of the gray things and it does this. And if you turn it real fast, that's kind of cool. They're silver Baraki eyes used as the fingertips. That's cool. And of course Exoforce arms used there. But there's a bit of Technic in here, a little Technic functions fun. There's an antenna, there's some flick fire missiles, it looks like. Yeah, okay, so a fist tank. The tank of fisting. God damn it. Alright, oh, it looks like it's got knuckles too. Okay, not bad. I think it's kind of silly, this vehicle, but hey. Inferno Interception. Inferno. Good lord. $30. Okay, Inferno has like fiery armor and as well as tanks on him. As well as some fire coming out of like black fire of some sort. I don't know. This is it's so unmemorable as a villain, it hurts. Okay, so who's the agent? Agent Solomon Blaze. Alright, well, okay, there's so the fiery guy has a flame board with a couple of boosters on it, as well as a flame and some TNT. The agent has a vehicle, which I've seen this before, it looks cool. It's got a couple of, I guess, blaster-looking things and some lights on the wheels. There's wheels on the back as well. There's a small tail thing, and obviously you can put the agent in the cockpit area of the vehicle. There's tubes as well. This vehicle may look silly, but it's also interesting. I like the color scheme. It gives me kind of a Tron vibe in a way, or Tron Legacy, or whatever. So, nothing to complain about here, I guess, except the villain is ridiculous. The villains are even more ridiculous this time around, so, Toxikita's Toxic Meltdown, what the fuck? Did she get fucked by Toxic Reaper? Oh my god, Toxikita, what? Nice hairdo, but she's pretty toxic. Retox, okay, what? It's a business robot that is toxic. This thing looks hideous. Agent Curtis Bolt, alright. So this agent has two trans blue saw blades attached to arms as well as goggles. Okay, interesting. And there's one more. Astor City scientist. He looks worried as if he just got a boner or something. Looking at Toxikita. Probably. Alright, oh, okay, so we've got some fun things going on here. Ah, what the... I have no idea what just happened, but whatever. Okay, so Toxikita's got her Toxic Blaster. The Retox thing has a pistol. Yeah. And the agent has his weapons too. So the structure over here with a satellite dish, some sort of thing. There's a security cam. There's also another thing on the other side which has flick fire missiles. Lego likes those apparently. Well, it did for a time. A couple of bits of armor pointing up. There's a couple of chambers, it looks like. Or is that just one chamber? There's what looks to be a gold hydrant or a spray paint can. Okay, I guess it's full of toxic material. There's a crystal in this on this platform with arms with laser things coming out of it. Interesting. And the toxic helicopter, which has a massive fucking what is that? Saw blade like thing, but it's not a saw blade, it's propellers. And 3 propellers on the top here. 2 long protrusions coming out of the front of the helicopter. I guess those are blaster things. And there are tubes leading from those to the fuselage. And there's a couple of tanks, one on each side. wait, what? Oh, there's Zammer balls in this. That's cool. So there's a Toa Enika Zammer sphere launcher. What is that? Magazine thing. So you put more in as you go. And then there's a hatch that opens up, I guess, on either side, and the cockpit. So landing gear is simple as all it can be. Okay, so both of these builds are pretty good. I feel like the helicopter is better than the actual structure, but it's unique. That's what I'm saying. And Toxicita herself, interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, let's move on. The Hurricane Heist. Oh no, 69. God damn it. Dirty jokes are always fun. Oh, but it's $59.99 in Europe. That's strange. Okay, so we got Agent Jack Fury with a parachute, backpack, and attachments. Okay, cool. And we got Agent Kayla Phoenix. That's Kayla with a C, not a K. I knew a girl in high school named Kayla. She has pink hair. This Kayla has pink hair as well as a pink shirt. Pink lipstick as well. Okay, cool. Astor City Guard. He just looks like a regular police officer. And Cyclone with parachute, backpack, and attachments. Okay, so he's got a couple of saw blades, both pointing, both one in clockwise and the other counterclockwise, if I got that right. He's wearing a mask of some sort. He looks kind of ridiculous, and he looks stupid at the same time. Let's take a look at the rest of the set. So, there's a small little vehicle. It looks like a bike of some sort. Kind of reminds me of Tron, once again. Mostly Tron Legacy, because that's the film I saw the trailer for back in like 2010 or something. So, looks like there's a protrusion coming from out the front of it. Yeah, I like this bike. Okay, there's some dollar bills, there's handcuffs. Okay, so let's talk about the elephant in the room. The big mech thing. It's a double hurricane propeller thing. It's weird as shit. It's got 6 in total. Again, these are clockwise and counterclockwise rotating things. I assume that there's this black cone piece, half cone piece up top. That I assume that if you twist it, that it makes both of these spin. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, I mean, it's got some OD green parts as well. It's got a cockpit for the bad guy, obviously. I can't remember his name. He's got a couple of bolt shooters, one on either side, as well as some missile shooters, as well as some weird-ass legs. I'm gonna be honest, this is an ugly-looking creation. It's got the OD green, which is fine, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's also just kind of ugly in terms of design. Look at the feet, look at the legs, look at the twin propeller thing, mechanism thing. It just, I think they were going for function over form here. Yeah, and it doesn't look that great. I'm gonna be honest, it looks fucking hideous. But at the same time, it kind of looks cool. I mean, those CCBS parts with weapons, because those are the only CCBS parts here, thus rendering them CCBS parts. It's nice to have 6 of those if you want those for another project, but you can always source them off of Bricklink. No need to get them here. Overall, I feel like the big vehicle thing is the worst part of this set. I like the little bike better, the Tron bike. What's next? $100, Ultra Agents Mission HQ. So what do we got here? Minifigs. Agent Solomon Blaze, Agent Curtis Bolt with Binox, Terabyte, nice helmet, Okay. Looks freaky. Professor Christina Hydron. Oh, she looks cool. I like her hairdo. She also seems to have a confused face on her. Like that. I don't know. Yeah, I like this minifig. Cool professor. An Agent Kayla Phoenix with jetpack without sticker. What? What do you mean? Okay, so the jetpack looks pretty cool. It's got two thrusters on one on each side, and so far I'm gonna say that Agent Kayla is my favorite of the agents, but again, not as memorable. And Professor Christina Hydron is cool too. So let's see what the HQ looks like. Oh my god. So we'll go with the HQ first because there's a lot to go over. So the truck, obviously the truck portion, has a couple of wheels, one on each side, actually two on each side, two front, two back. There's a cockpit area for the drivers. In the driver's seat, there's lights and stuff. There's all kinds of panels that open up, so there's a bit of technic wizardry. There's again, there's more lights. There's a little chamber. There's a simulated stairwell. There's some ramps for some vehicles to be attached to. There's some blaster weapons racks, as well as place to examine things. There's all kinds of shit in here, and it's kind of strange. There's pistols, there's fire missiles, there's packs of some sort, there's all kinds of stuff. Okay, so this is an interesting looking HQ, but does it have to be in a semi-truck? I don't think so. They have to have a home base, obviously. They can't have a portable. They can't just have a portable headquarters. They gotta have a home base somewhere. So there's an ATV sort of thing with fire missiles. Looks cool. There's a small little boat that I guess has fire missiles. I can't tell. They just look like fire. Tiny little drone thing with binocs, double binocs actually. Control stick and wings. One of the characters is holding the jetpack, which has a sticker. Terabyte has a freaky looking gun thing in his hand. I guess it's an electronic based Terra killer thing. And we got a mech. Okay, so the mech has some CCBS parts attached to it, including a couple of bones here and there. There's also a claw hand with 4 claws in total. It looks like there's a green piece that can, you hold it and then you make it spin. You make the claw hand spin. The legs are designed well. The overall build is pretty solid. There's tubes. There's the modified Thornax launcher piece used for Hero Factory, and there's a Zammer ball too. So I like this mech. I think it's cool, but it's not. I don't think it's as good as a mech as that. What mech was that? The Robo-Mech attack set mech. It was Dr. Inferno's mech from 2.0. Yeah. It's just, it has more CCBS parts, but hey, whatever, you know. It's interesting. I mean, it probably would look better with Terabyte in it. So, but yeah, overall this is a massive set. A lot of stuff going on here, and it's definitely warrants the $100, but I'd rather pay $80 for this, but that's just me. So a lot of stuff. Let's move on. Spyclops infiltration. I thought there already was a Spyclops. I guess there's a new version. $10. Agent Trey Swift. Okay, he's got that white hair going on. Spyclops. So this is a new version of Spyclops. He's got a spider tattoo on him. Half of him is this gunmetal Robo-Mech color, and the other half is like Heat Orange. He's got a red hat of some sort, and 2 Robo arms. Those are the those are like little claw-like things. The best way I could describe these is the horns on Umarak the Hunter. But these are in silver, to where those were like in some kind of tannish color. Okay, so there's silver spiders. Okay, I've never had one of those before. And then there's like a little remote control thing. There's a silver spider that's on a random black piece of some sort. This new version of Spyclops also has a can of some sort, paint can. His mech thing, it's not a mech, it's a robo-crawler thing. It's got 3 legs, it's basically a tripod on steroids. Each leg has tubes attached to it, well not tubes, but containers. There are 2, in the central portion there are 2, oh god, what are those? What are those? Stud launchers, and down below in the crotch region of the thing, I guess this is its dick, it is a blaster of some sort, and it's a gold piece. I never seen that piece in gold. Usually that's used for wheels to put tires on. So yeah, this vehicle doesn't look terrible, it's just kind of weird, you know. So also the agent has a shield of some sort, so that's great. Invisible gold getaway. What? $20. Invisible. Okay, so it's a character wearing a gold chain and a medallion, gold sunglasses, a hat, and their face is 100% invisible. So they had to use a trans-clear minifig head to get the point across, I guess. Okay, I guess his real face is ugly, so yeah. Agent Steve Zeal. Alright, interesting haircut. Okay, so Invisible has a gun, obviously it's a pistol. There's some chains. There's a big detonator thing, I don't know what the hell that is. There's 3 gold ingots. There is a vehicle of some sort for Invisible. It's got a blaster. I guess that's the vehicle's dick. It's got some landing gear, a control antenna thing. It's a small and modest polybag-esque build. There's another small build. What is that? It's got 2 trans orange pieces with a trans blue piece in the middle. I don't remember what it's called, but it's basically like, if you view it from the side, it's basically like an L. I don't remember what it's called, but it's got 2 black studs and something in the middle. I guess that's part of the bike. Speaking of which, the bike definitely reminds me of Tron Legacy. So there's a what is that? Stud launcher. I always forget that because they're such forgettable weapons for minifigs. But there's a bonus one on the other side. There's some lights, fixtures, there's handlebars, there's a big seat. There's some Technic parts used here too. Big wheels. So this motorcycle doesn't look bad. It's still comically oversized for this minifig. So, but hey, whatever, you know. So, I don't know what this square thing with the circular... Is this supposed to be a safe? I think it's a safe, so there you go. Okay. Drillex diamond job. Oh god. What? $30 for America, and it's 9.6C price to part ratio, to where in Europe it's 35 euros and the price to part ratio is 11.2C. Make sense of that what you will. So, who are the minifigs? Agent Curtis Bolt with wings. Okay, yeah, he's got a wing pack of some sort. That's cool. They're trans blue, obviously. And we got Drillex, who's got the weirdest smile on his face. It's not even smile, it's like drooped on one side. So, and he's got body armor of some sort. He's got a helmet, and Yeah, nothing special going on here. It's just stupid. So he's got a double drill tank thing. Okay. Looks like it's got God damn it! I keep forgetting those. Stud launchers. It's a tracked vehicle, obviously. So there's a gimmick here. Obviously, there's a place to put the bastard. He's got a couple of drill weapons. Dual drill weapons for his person. There's a weapons rack that has another drill, a yellow drill weapon. Okay. I assume there's a gear driven mechanism here. So what I'm guessing is that you push the vehicle on its treads on a carpet, and then the drills will spin independently while simultaneously rotating the main thing. That would be pretty cool, but I don't know how that would work unless... Oh wait, I see gears underneath the armor of the vehicle. Okay, so I think it is possible to do that, but it'd be hard to reverse engineer that. I'm not going to do it because I don't care. But yeah, it's an interesting vehicle. It's just goofy. And there's a gem. It's trans purple, I think. Either that or trans blue. We got Exoforce arms with lasers. And yeah, okay. Alright, not a bad set. I mean, I just think the concept is cool, it's just goofy as fuck. Agent Stealth Patrol. Okay, we gotta look at the minifigs. Wait a minute. $50. 50 euros. Agent Trey Swift. Professor Brainstein. What? What kind of... What? Agent Jack Fury. Helmet and shoulder armor. It's, the armor and the helmet is trans blue with some white as well for the helmet. And Toxikita with armor. It's with the armor. Again, Toxikita looks strange. She has a funny look on her face, and her hair color and hairstyle in general is pretty nice, but yeah, so what do we got here? There's that goddamn brick separator. So in 2014 is when they started releasing sets with a brick separator. Fuck you, Lego. So, so there's something interesting. Obviously, Toxikita has a gun of some sort. But the agents all have a robot dog thing, which is interesting. It's got trans blue pieces as well as black Exoforce arms for legs and, well, legs. And it's just a small, simple, cute little build. I could totally see that being like a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Or something like that. That's cool. That brick separator is not cool. And then there's a little screen-like thing. I don't know what that is, but it's just a little tablet-shaped thing. It's got a couple of trans-orange cone pieces. It's got black pieces, and the center is a trans-blue thing. I don't know if this ties into some kind of game on Lego.com or whatever, but whatever. Okay, so we'll save the vehicle for last. So Toxikita returns with her mech. And it's silly. It's short and stubby. The control sticks are small. The legs are small. The feet are weird. And it's got claws. It's got a claw arm and a toxic arm that launches toxic spews. So you're trying to copy Toxic Repo from 2012, basically. Good job, Toxikita. And then there's a toxic tank on the back, so great. It's got mixed little joints. Huh. So there's some Technic parts here, too. Okay, so the vehicle is a 4x4 vehicle with some stuff up the front. Wow. I guess that's a light. Those are light fixtures. The siding in between the wheels is cool. They're really keen on using this that Kopaka Mata shield piece in this trans blue color. So wow. New aesthetics for Ultra Agents, okay. There's an engine up top. There's a place for the characters to fit into. There's a, wow. There's a double blaster system thing attached to this ratchet joint thing that has a bolt shooter. And there's a couple extra headlights, stud launchers. This is a pretty good looking vehicle. It's just silly, but I think Toxikita's mech is probably the silliest out of the two vehicles that are in this thing. Well, it's not even a vehicle, it's just a thing to put your character in. Doesn't qualify as a vehicle, it qualifies as a mech. Okay, what's next? Ultracopter versus Antimatter. Oh no. $80, 70 euros. Wow. Agent Solomon Blaze, Antimatter. His face looks spooky. He's got a cape. He's got a hood. I guess this is the main bad guy. I could be wrong. I don't know. Agent Kayla Phoenix, dark azure hair. Okay, cool. I like that. Different outfit, though. Alright, I like this. Wait a minute. Okay, Agent Max Burns with helmet and armor, dark blue armor. Okay, same. There's that damn brick separator. So there's a small little build that is a cross-shaped thing with a disc that's like a black hole sort of printing. It's weird. Antimatter has a freaking weird staff weapon. I guess he's trying to use the power of the eons or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. This theme is ridiculous. Antimatter is on his tiny little ship thing, air vessel. It has flick fire missiles, so there's that. The helicopter itself, up front, it's got two double barrel blaster things, and it's got two double flick fire missiles on each side. Oh, there's bolt shooters as well, double ones on either side. Up top, there's a double double rotating rotating blade. That's the best I can come up with for it. So one spins that way and the other spins that way, so it's clockwise and counterclockwise. If that's confusing for you, whatever. You can put minifigs in the cockpit areas. There's a hatch that opens up to put other things in. There's a storage area. Looks like there's some Technic parts here. There's some landing gear. There's a tail, obviously, with a big circle-looking thing. Looks like a yo-yo, in my opinion. And a fin. Okay, this helicopter. Oh, I see a gear. Okay, so this helicopter looks pretty badass. I'm going to be honest. It actually looks better than the helicopter from the original run of Agents and Agents 2.0. What with the canted double rotating thing. So, but the problem is this this kind of spinning of the rotating blades will, you know, it might be challenging to try to reverse engineer that. I'm not going to be the one to do it, but it can't be that hard to get both rotating blades to be, you know, doing this basically. And going counterclockwise to each other, so yeah, it's an interesting build. It's just the mechanism has got to be some kind of difficult, you know. So okay, so what's the next set? Ultrasonic Showdown. Great. $20. We've got Agent Curtis Bolt. He's got another outfit, different outfit. And Professor Brainstein with mech suit. Okay, he's got a mech too, and it's just a four-legged cretin. Or is that 6 legs? I don't know. So Brainstein is evil, apparently? Huh. And it's got a gun attached to its jetpack. What the fuck? Alright, so Brainstein is evil. He's got a stud launcher. Okay, so then there's 4 legs, and there's a thing on the crotch region of the thing. Maybe that's ball sack. Yeah, so it looks like Professor Brainstein lost his legs and his sack, so replace everything with that, and down below, in between the legs, there is a giant mechanical ball sack. And he also has a walkie-talkie remote control and a nice helmet. That's weird. He's got a brain. He got surgified. Alright, there's a tiny little build. I don't know what that's supposed to represent, but it's interesting. The agent has a white pistol. The vehicle is interesting. It's got some semblance of a jet-like thing, but with giant fucking turbines that act as, well, so they're white stud shooters, but they're the 6-shooter ones. So you rotate the things on the back that make the studs go fly. Those were used in Bionicle G2 quite a bit, so they're not the best, but they're okay, I guess. Wings, an interesting angle, cockpit area. Fuselage is shaped interestingly well. The actual thruster thing on the back and stabilizer wings. Alright, this plane does look pretty good, I guess. It's just, it has those giant fucking guns on top of it, those rotating things. It just, that's a lot of weight to be putting on those wings. And Brainstein just looks ridiculous. Maybe he's the main bad guy in this series all along. Huh. Antimatter's portal hideout. Okay, I'm confused. Who's the main bad guy in this? Is it Antimatter or is it Dr. Brainstein? I don't know. Professor Brainstein, whatever. 69. God damn it. Who's the minifig? So we got Agent Solomon Blaze, Antimatter, Agent Max Burns with helmet, armor, white arms. Okay. And Sharks. Okay, so he's got that gold helmet thing. You know what? Those are the same helmet as the one on what was it? Some kind of it was a character from the original Agents and Agents 2 thing. It was Jaws or something like that. Well, there's a gold version of that helmet here. And some sand blue wings. Okay, cool. Alright, there's that goddamn brick separator. There's a boat. The boat looks pretty good. It's got bolt shooters, other kinds of stuff, including a light fixture, an antenna, some other bits and bobs. Decent looking boat for the most part. There's a little platform. I don't know what that's about, but it's got that antimatter stuff in it. Antimatter's got his big ass staff. There's a couple little random bits of antimatter bombs, I guess. There's a shark. That's a cool looking shark. I like this shark. Okay, oh, it's the same shark as from one of the first Agents sets. So there you go. Looks like Sharks has a gun in his hand. So let's talk about the base. Oh, purple fucking flames. Yes, please give me some. I need those. Yes, please give me. So there's suggestion of water underneath these platforms, and there's a platform which looks to be a sight system on top of a blaster. It looks to be a modified Thornax launcher. I don't see the ball, though. Oh, that's what those small little things that I think look like bombs. Those are what you shoot out of this blaster thing. That's cool. So there's 4 support structure beams that this whole thing is standing on. There's some tubes. There's a big portal-looking thing up top. The whole thing is so empty and weird, and it looks like there's got some security lights of some sort. It's got a crane with claws, and there's a cage looking thing. That's interesting. It's on this small deck. There's a ladder that leads down. Another ladder that leads down. And you're not even going to bother to put something underneath, like a laser gun or something underneath the main central portion of the hideout. I don't get it, Lego. What the hell? But the main reason that this set is good is because, well, A, that shark is pretty cool, and those purple flames. I need those purple flames. Please give me those purple flames, or we're gonna have problems. Lego. Okay, and there's one more set. Ultra Agents Ocean HQ. So they have an they have a boat, a ship that's in HQ now. That's great. It's $100. Probably wasn't released anywhere else. Okay, so we've got Trey, Steve, Jack, Terabyte? Okay, Terabyte's back, apparently. Electrolyzer? Okay. He's got electric shit coming out of his hands, or... This guy's all electrified, so he's got electric weapons. Good for him, he's a fucking... pussy. Agent Kayla Phoenix. So far, she's my favorite. But... still unmemorable as fuck. This ship looks massive compared to the size of that damn brick separator. The brick separator is about like that. So imagine the ship. It would be as long as my forearm and my fist. Fisted. Alright, so again, there's a weird little platform for, I assume, a game thing. I don't know, but whatever. There's a little drone-like thing, big drone-like thing. It looks like you can fit a minifig in there. It's got a little blaster section. Oh wait, no, that's Electrolyzer's thing. It's got fan intakes and flick fire missiles. Electrolyzer himself has electric staves. Shit. There's a little structure built. I don't know what that is. There's a little boat for the agents. There's a small little drone for Electrolyzer, and why is Terabyte here? I don't get it. Unless Terabyte decided to become good, I don't know. No, that's not going to happen. So on the starboard portion of the ship, obviously there's a big cannon thing which has two bolt shooters. It looks like there are life buoys all over the place. There's stud shooters on both sides, it looks like. Random bits and bobs. There's a couple of those Gatling stud shooters. So you got double Gatling stud shooters, that's fun. A couple antennas on top of this top thing, I don't know what that is. Central, whatever. There's like satellite stuff and whatnot. I don't know what's going on with the back, but that looks empty on the back. So it's like they unfinished it, left it unfinished. Try to polish it up back there, but look, yeah. Overall, this is a massive set, and there's quite a lot going for it. And I don't think it's worth $100, but given the mass of that ship, yeah, yeah, sure, it's yeah, I guess it's priced fine, but why is there no European price on here? That doesn't make sense. Oh well. But yeah, so overall, what do we have to learn about Ultra Agents? It is a lesser take on the agents, group of special forces beating this main bad guy, trying to hunt him down and, bring him to justice. It's a tale that's been told before, what with Alpha Team. So it's a great story type of thing, but it's just been done before by Alpha Team, and Alpha Team is far superior to Agents and Agents 2.0. Ultra Agents just feels like a worse version of Agents and Agents 2.0. It's weird. The characters are even more unmemorable, even though I like the Kayla minifig. And the female professor as well, I can't remember her name. But besides that, all the characters just feel even less memorable than the ones from 2.0 and the first Agents run. The vehicles seem a little bit more ridiculous in some cases. The mechs feel kind of forced, and overall, there's ideas here that feel forced and trite, and I'm not a big fan of it. So, Ultra Agents gets a big fail from me. Here we are 45 minutes later, and I'd say, you know, draw your own conclusions on Ultra Agents, but it feels like an unnecessary sequel to Agents 2.0. Like, it's a different kind of task force from the agents from Agents and Agents 2.0, but they're just different agents. But it's still the same kind of story. So why does this even exist? And the fact that they released these sets from 2014 all the way to 2015, to the end of 2015, it looks like. They wanted to reboot Agents, apparently, so we got Ultra Agents, and yeah, it's not as good as Agents or Agents 2.0. And combined with Agents and Agents 2.0, Ultra Agents, all this agent stuff is not as good as Alpha Team. I can't stress that enough. Alpha Team is a childhood favorite of mine, obviously. It was a classic early 2000s LEGO theme that really shouldn't have been canceled. In fact, I feel like they should bring it back somehow, but this was not the way to do it in 2014, or even with the original run of Agents. It's just not going to happen. So, overall, Ultra Agents is a fail. Some of the sets are cool. There are aspects of some of the sets I find to be interesting, but there are others that I find to be a bit goofy and wrong. And overall, I don't know. It's not that great. Why did LEGO think this was a good idea? All that really boils down to is money. They were going to profit from it some way, shape, or form. So, doesn't matter if the sets suck. Doesn't matter if the story's been told 100 million different times already. Pump out these sets for 2 years and release some shitty games, and there you go. There's not even a TV series for this one, because there wasn't a TV series for Agents and Agents 2.0. There was a video game for, actually there was multiple games for Alpha Team. So there's a GBA game, I think, which I need to get a copy of. Or is it Game Boy Color? I don't remember. Point is, Agents 2.0, and Ultra Agents will forever go down in history as just another LEGO theme that had potential, but it just wasn't going to work out as LEGO was probably hoping or expecting it to. They were expecting it to sell. It didn't. Well, it didn't sell that well, obviously, because A, there were too many sets within these 2 years, and B, the villains were even more ridiculous. I mean, Toxikita is the only villain I can really, I guess, care about, but, I mean, it's just weird. This whole line was just a bit of a waste, in my opinion, and nobody was memorable. Nobody was memorable. So, what do you think about Ultra Agents? Let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with some more vids. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks later. Have a good fucking day, and peace. I can't speak right, apparently.